I'm Leslie Caballero.
And I'm Luis Guerrero, and we'll be presenting about China. Alright, the first question, what is the dominant religion in China? And even though 42% of the people in China are atheists, the strongest religion would be Taoism, with 30% of the population believing in that religion. What is Taoism? Taoism emphasizes on living in harmony with Tao. Tao can be the path, life, etc., nature, or a principle. Taoism has been in the Chinese culture for centuries. What is the dominant language? Mandarin is the business language and the official and most spoken dialect of the Chinese language. There are countless other dialects, but the most important is Mandarin. Alright, some words from Mandarin would be ni hao ma, which is hello, and let's see.
One, which means good afternoon.
Right. What are their dressing in China? Right now, since it's globalization, their Western styles are very popular in the urban areas. Women intend to wear dresses more than slacks. In rural areas, there is more traditional type of dress, but in the urban areas, there was tuxedos, which is something that men would wear, or dresses for the women. Also, in the rural areas, as I said before, there's more of a traditional style. And something that most people in China would wear in Tokyo and many other places would be like me, that I'm wearing a somewhat westernized look. And like Leslie. Leslie?
Vuelta.
Now in the 21st century, more people are westernizing in the Chinese culture. Alright. Next would be what brands they wear. There were some brands like Calvin Klein, Polo, Nike, many brands that we know of. Yeah, they have swag. A song is Amen. It is by a famous Taiwanese singer who debuted in 1996. And the song is titled I Want Happiness. Oh, we'll play that later, right, at the end?
Yeah.
We can play it? Okay. And they use an extreme amount of technology in their country. What do they value? They value relationships, communication, business, and education. And China has the largest educational system in the world with 9.15 million students. In their country, it is mandatory that they attend school for 9 years, and 99.7% of the population has accomplished that goal. And is their education more intense or less intense? I believe it is more intense. There is a more appreciated culture for education. Teachers are more respected, and 20% of the population in China has a college degree.
Okay, my turn. Some customs that the Chinese have is that they have a rich culture that gives importance to health, spirituality, food, and eating habits. They consider tea as one of their 7 basic necessities. Another custom is that the bride and the groom kneel in front of their parents and offer them tea as a form of expressing gratitude. Another one is the husband has to carry his wife over a pan of coals so that she can successfully pass through labor. A fundamental part of Chinese cuisine is this, after staple rice is what? I got off, okay, anyways.
Can you cut that?
Do I just stop?
Yeah, stop it, cut it.
I was shaking already.
Edit it?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah. also have chopsticks, which are believed to symbolize kindness and gentleness. New Year is one of the most prominent festivals of the Chinese calendar. On meeting someone new for the first time, the Chinese shake hands, and a handshake may be accompanied by a bow to show respect. In ancient times, people used to cover the bodies of the dead with brushwood and clay and leave it in the family's home. Those are some of the customs. Holidays. They have official holidays and then they have traditional holidays. The official holidays are like Tree Planting Day, International Labor Day, Youth Day, Children's Day, International Women's Day, the CCP's birthday, Army's Day, Teacher's Day, National Day. Those are the official holidays.
Chinese traditional holidays are the Lantern Festival, which is the 15th of the first month. They have lantern exhibits, lion and dragon dances, and eating Beigi Tang Yuan. Yeah. The Qingming, which means pure and bright in Chinese, is the 5th of the 24th solar term, and people do excursions to trek grass. The Duan Wu, it means dragon boat, and it's a festival, the 5th of the 5th month. The 7th Eve happens on the 7th of the 7th month. The Mid-Autumn Festival is the 15th of the 8th month. It's a full moon studies with family while feasting on good wine, fruits, and moon cakes that features the moon. And a spring festival, the Chinese New Year, which is the first of the first month. What type of currency do they use? Chinese money is called renminbi, abbreviated as RMB, which means the people's money, and is denominated in 3 types: yuan, jiao, and fen. Chinese currency is the only money accepted in the People's Republic of China. What is the cost of living in this area in the world compared to the American dollar? China can be quite an expensive location for expatriates. China's main cities are reported as being among the most expensive in the world for housing, rental, and international education fees are also very high. There are reports of top-range apartments in Beijing being rented for nearly $10,000 per month. There are also increasing numbers of expensive restaurants in the main city. However, the cost of living is still lower than in the West, and it is possible to live quite cheaply depending on your lifestyle. Where is the location where these people live? Most people from China live in east of Shanghai Heights because of jobs and money. Most of the Chinese live along the coastal cities. South and east are populous, the Van Dyke Delta, and Sichuan. What type of food do they eat primarily? China is the world's largest rice producer. Rice is the staple food of Chinese. People in everyday meals, they eat it in everyday meals. The rice is cooked by boiling or steaming. Noodles are a staple food in Chinese cuisine. Vegetables are in general the second most fundamental part of Chinese cuisine after the staple rice. Their food are vegetables, especially leafy greens, eggs. The most common ones are chicken, duck, goose, pigeon, and quail. For fish, it is believed that eating fish will bring prosperity in the coming year. Meat, they eat all meat such as pork, beef, mutant, chicken, duck, and pigeon. What type of work do these people do? They have jobs just like any other society. For foreigners in China, some of them are experts in industry field work in China. As engineers, also some businessmen start their own business. There are also a large number of ESL teachers. And that's it.
变，无所谓，当作成长。刚刚走开的人，烟还点着，味道却淡了。我并不是天生爱寂寞，却比任何人都多。就算把世界给我，我还是一无所有。我要快乐，我要能睡得安稳。有些人不抱了才温暖，离开了才不恨我，早应该割舍。我要快乐，哪怕笑得再大声，心不是热的，全都是假的，只有眼泪是真的。把从前想